going to be interesting because we can't hear the music. So we're going to win it.
You can see it.
Living in Las Vegas starts now.
It by heart.
Pretty good, that.
Yeah. See it when the bongos.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome from Las Vegas, Nevada. That groovy little podcast that gives you a true first-person look into what it's like to call Sin City your home. The Living in Las Vegas podcast. And now your host, a man who clearly needs some kind of introduction, otherwise you wouldn't know who he was. Mr. Scott Whitney. We're going to miss him. Okay, girl.
5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, groovy cats? Welcome to the Living in Las Vegas podcast.
Thank you.
Let me be the first to congratulate you, because you are watching or listening to the longest running podcast that comes from Las Vegas. I'm killing his sound. Las Vegas. What does that mean? Well, it means that we're not going to only talk. Okay, that's enough of that. We're not only going to talk about what it's like to live here. Hey, Sammie, can I hand those to you?
Oh, sir. Sure.
We're going to be talking about our adventures. Where? Downtown Las Vegas, the Strip, Fremont Street, all over this great, beautiful place. And by the way, here's what's really cool about this. If you're a fan or a tourist, maybe you're even thinking about moving to our fair city, well, guess what? This show's like your own secret handshake to all things cool and groovy. Now, we're live the first and third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. Pacific time at VegasVideoNetwork.com/live. Again, VegasVideoNetwork.com/live. We would invite you, as Christina Aguilera would say, to come on over, baby. Not yet, brother. Come on over. My director doesn't know quite what cameras to choose yet, but God bless him. He's got these really good cheeks, and he's got 5,000 rings. We call him Liberace among our friends. So come on over. Why? Here's a couple things. First of all, you can watch the pre-show. The pre-show is fascinating. Wow. Holy crap-a-moto. Lots of crazy things. Especially since we've decided to take this thing on the road. That was a good idea. I'm not sure what genius came up with that, but we're doing it, so here we go.
You would not believe how pink and white I got.
We were pink, we were white, we were blue, we were many colors. So you get to watch the pre-show, you watch us prepare for the show, and then after the show, we usually record for an hour from 7 to 8 p.m., and then we go post-show. We go VVN2, we go VVN XXX, we go Pornhub, which somebody says she's never seen before, which is a complete and utter lie, because everybody's heard of Pornhub, even Sammie. Let's go ahead and now go to my camera. Whenever you're ready. There you go. Hey, I'm your host, Scott Whitney. Konnichiwa, buenas noches. How you doing, hot stuff? I am the owner. You don't have to lean back, my brother. Get in there. Let me see what you look like. Oh, yeah, you look good. You're kind of like a little guy right there. That's kind of cute. I am the owner of the Vegas Video Network. So on behalf of all of the shows, konnichiwa. On behalf of this groovy little podcast, thank you as well. And by the way, I'm not doing this alone. As a matter of fact, you can see him right there. He's like one of those mugs, a tiki mug that you drink. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wayne Crowd, Pimping Wayne, everybody. There he is.
Woo! Welcome to my pants.
I can get in your shot too. Hi. Wayne, my friend, we've got people from all over the world. You know that. And we've got, as a matter of fact, I mentioned this while we were looking at the live chat. We've got all kinds of live chatters. I see AK Fire and Pops. I see Gregor. I see Jake the Rake, who, that's his, I don't know, what kind of name is that? Mob name, probably?
Yeah.
Jake the Rake. He goes,
right in the face. Yeah, you don't see it coming.
Jake's not a good guy. And then he cleans up after himself. And Pops is back, everybody, in the live chat. Big hand for my buddy Pops. And we've got a couple newbies in here. We've got, who do we got here for our newbies in there?
I think we had a Sean C. Dare.
It was Sean C. R. Can you please tell it, because Sean wouldn't tell us who he was. We asked him over and over again. He wouldn't tell. What is Sean's story?
Well, I did a little digging.
Yep.
Sean, believe it or not, smart guy. Sean is a proctologist out of Tijuana. You would not believe the shit he has to put up with.
Look at you. Oh, come on. That was fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wayne. That's fantastic, Wayne. Very good. Okay, and then what else?
There is D. Florkey, I believe.
Yes, we're going to go with D. Florkey.
D. Florkey.
Right.
He actually, believe it or not, stomps the grapes at the one winery located in Idaho. Everyone thinks it's potatoes. There's one little winery that does grapes.
Or maybe it's vodka.
Could be. He stomps the potatoes.
And they're making vodka. Congratulations. Okay. Oh. Your heart sound effect. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get ready and get into, get into our show. Normally, I have a really nice song that I play right now. You've probably heard Wayne talking about how much he likes it over and over again.
Gosh, it's almost like Stairway to Heaven if Stairway to Heaven
right.
was terrible.
We've got our over-under. What's our over-under?
Well, according to you, 60.
60 it is. Okay. So we're going to make that sound. And this is where it's going to get a little nutty, everybody. Our good friend Nick the TD, which is a technical director, or Total dun da da da. See, I was going to say something else and I decided not to. Right? And I should have, because it would have been funnier. We're going to bring him over here. So we're going to go directorless. What was that? What was that freaked out face for?
You looked at one of the two.
Okay. So we're going to go directorless. So right now, Sammie is going to play bongos as Nick makes his way over. Go. Oh, there's Sammie right there. Keep going. Don't let me down. Very nice. And as you'll see now, watch. There we all are. Oh, that's pretty magical. I don't know who did that.
Shot.
I did.
Look at that shot.
It's pretty cool. Where are you going?
Got to get your beer.
Oh.
Party
There's a
foul.
lot of crosstalk.
So we've had to ask Nick to leave because
Well, there's a lot of
Do it
crosstalk.
again.
he's here and
People just can't handle the pain.
no
I know it took me a good
hour.
at least
5 minutes.
In my Twitter mentions, like there was that one that occurred. And
That
it's
one,
just-
and that was your mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so today let me tell you the genesis of where this all came from for me. I was, that was fun. Let me do that. Hi. So next week is a big week for me. I'm celebrating, well, I've been married now for, ready for it? 24 years.
Consecutive or concurrent?
Not in a row.
Okay.
24 years, not in a row. That's correct. So I've been married most recently to Melissa, wife 2.0, for 15 years beginning next week, which is fantastic.
We all know the upgrade, the update to
She's the
software
good one.
versions are that they're so much better.
2.0?
She's a good one.
Yeah.
She is a good one. There ain't no question about that. So what was cool about that is I thought to myself, you know, I took steps. I did things. I went from being married once for about 9 years, and then I decided that wasn't a feature. And so I took a break. And in the beginning of that break, I thought to myself, who am I going to date? And I dated people who I worked with because it was a target-rich environment. It seems like the right thing to
To be
do.
fair, I didn't live in California.
Right, I'm telling you, it was fantastic. I dated lots of people, and I really, really had a good time. And then in 1998, I decided I'm going to start my own business. And so my dating pool went from lots and lots of people to myself. And yes, I know there's a masturbatory joke here, but we're not going to do that joke because we're high class here at Sammie's Suds Shack. Oh, by the way, we are at Sammie's Suds Shack here. I forgot to mention it. This is Sammie's Suds Shack right here. Sammie is our host for today. She's thinking to herself, what in the fuck was I thinking when I invited these crazy bastards?
Strange way to have a house party.
But nonetheless, so so I thought to myself, okay, what happened during my, that was neat. Let's not do that. Let's do this.
No signal. Yes.
There we go. Let's do that one. So I said to myself, you know, I need to go and do some online dating. This is in between wife 1.0 and wife 2.0. And the beginning of my online dating was horrible. First date, I went hiking. Now, when you think of me, do you think hiking?
You just, I'll tell you what, you scream outdoorsman. I've seen your flannel collection, and you are just,
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So that didn't go well. And then date number 2, I thought.
Just because she tells you to take a hike doesn't mean you have to.
I felt like it was all dry and dirty. She wanted me to walk. That's so walk bullshit.
Right.
So for date number 2, I said, okay, the hiking's no good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, what's up? You okay?
The further you can stand away from Wayne, the better.
But I like Wayne.
Crosstalk.
All right. So the second date, I decided, okay, I'm going to go to a movie. How hard can that be? I'm going to go to a movie, watch a little movie.
That's a terrible
and
idea.
then we're going to go have a drink. Right. So I went and saw The Green Mile.
Oh.
Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
It's a really, really good movie.
You cried,
Except for the
didn't you?
part I cried through the whole. I mean, 45 minutes of racked tears.
It's beautiful and coffee.
This kind of like.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to
Boy,
turn,
how attractive that
you want
must
to
have
turn,
made you look.
you want to turn the girls on. Hey. So afterwards, I had to ask. Do you want to grab a drink? Now, I knew the answer was no. I just thought it would be funny to ask and see her reaction. And her reaction was, no. No, I don't think that would be a good idea. You're a smart gal, I'm going to have to let you go. But then I got my shit together and figured out really what online dating was. I completely figured it out. And so that I went through these 3 phases. So phase 1, I met a gal, and it was a lovely gal. Didn't quite work out. Phase 2, met a gal. A little crazy, but yeah, fun. And then phase 3, and I was single sequential, by the way, which meant if I dated you, I wasn't going to date anybody else. That seemed like really complex stuff. So it wasn't the official, we're exclusive. I just didn't want to screw around. Phase 3, I thought, fuck this. I'm going to see what I can do. So phase 3 was 5 women at the same time. I just want to say, let's go.
Just like spam. You just threw it all out there
And it was kind of
see who
interesting.
responded.
Good
First
times.
of all, 5 women at the same time? Hard. Super hard.
I mean, only 7 days in a week.
Oh, I thought you were
Right.
talking about
No,
yourself.
not at the same time. Although at Pornhub, as
gonna
you
get
would know,
through the
Sam,
door trip when you're on.
Right,
as you would know, Sammy, Pornhub would have that kind of a thing. But I'd met some pretty cool people in phase 3 during my 5 dates. One of them was the sister of a monkey, as in Mickey Dolenz, the drummer of a monkey.
Yes.
So
Mickey.
she was my date. Motorcycle gal, owned a Harley. We went Harley riding up in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
You don't strike me as a Harley guy.
I'm not, because those things tend to do this. You ever shake somebody's hand who owns a Harley?
Yeah.
Hey. None of that.
Through the Green Mile.
Hey, I'll
I'm not
shut
a
this
Harley
down.
guy.
You better be careful, buddy.
I had a Kawasaki Nomad, 1999, 1500. It was the biggest, baddest bike. It was a bad bike. So we were cruising around. She was a lovely gal, but it just wasn't a fit. And I met Melissa. And that was a fit.
And now the harps
And
play
here we are.
and the
So
clouds open.
I decided we should talk about dating today. Why? Because a friend of mine used to live here. Where are you going, brother?
I'm just helping.
A friend of mine used to live in Las Vegas before I moved to Las Vegas. And just as we moved here, she said, well, we're leaving. And I thought, well, that's offensive. I would rather you not do that. She goes, no, it has nothing to do with you. Wink, wink. There's 2 reasons. And
It's not you, it's me.
Right, and the second reason is it's too hard to find people to date here. The dating pool is crap in Vegas. Now, I'd never heard that before, but guess what? I hear it all the time now. So we have 2 people here today, believe it or not, who have dated in some form, online or otherwise, and we're going to get their opinion. Those people are, maybe you ought to come on over.
Well, I would, but I'm worried about the audio.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
what are we
well,
going to do?
I'll watch the audio levels.
That brings us to our first guest tonight.
Our first guest tonight.
Hello.
Just come on in, big boy.
Hot stuff on Adult Friend.
There he is. So here you see we got Nick and we've got Sammie. Big hand for Nick and Sammie.
Hello, Nick.
Sammy.
Thank you.
There they are. And so I'm going to be I'm going to be talking to these guys about just the whole online dating thing. Now, Sammie was smart enough to kind of figure it out and just wrap it up. But she's got some insight to some of her male friends who are still out there fighting the fight, right?
Yes.
What she said, though, implies that someone wasn't smart enough to figure it out and wrap it up yet.
Oh, Nick.
See, then he's implying that someone's in a rush, which they might not
I'm
be.
just calling out the hidden subtext.
It's possible.
That was really good. So, so get ready, kids. We're going to learn a few things about your dating world. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Fantastic. Let's begin with where do you go and find your dates? What's the place that you go to find these people?
As far as the actual sites,
Sites or not? So, for instance, I would argue Sammie didn't really do sites.
No, no.
Sammie was smart. She had somebody on the side for about 10 years.
Yes, love you, JoJo. Hey, no, I'm old school. This is my house. You can see that I'm old school. And the one experience I had on the online dating thing was for about 15 minutes. And I swiped and I said, this is the most shallow shit I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
And thank you, but no thank you. And I deleted the app. But, you know, I did it old school style.
Yeah.
I went to the bar.
You are a bar person.
I went to the bar.
And you're a pool person.
And I play pool, and I meet people, and you find people that like what you like. You actually get to talk to them instead of see a picture, one picture, and get to know them. And if you want to go on a date.
Now, the two women that I knew who you were with, did you meet them both at bars?
You know, that goes back a ways. So
Yeah.
I think probably.
And pool?
Yeah, playing pool. One was probably a friend of a friend kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, parties, very old school style for me.
Right?
Yeah.
And what about you, Nicholas?
just the opposite.
Right. Where do you go? Name. So you're almost completely online, although not completely online.
Well,
you
right. I still have a couple.
Let's put it up for a second though, because Sammie, despite professing her love for old school, she grabbed the app. She went mobile and sounded like was doing some swipe left, swipe right. So
yeah.
Are you doing the same thing? Are you grabbing the app, or are you more traditional new school where you're on the site with the profile and likes and dreams and those
first thing the first thing I did is what any IT guy would do. I Googled it.
You drank?
Well,
any IT person, you sit in the corner and go, "Why don't girls like me?"
They would Google it.
What did you Google?
I Googled dating online.
Oh,
I Googled how to write an online profile.
I blonde, 6 foot.
I put what is the best sites, what are the top sites, what are the differences in the sites, and I researched it.
Right.
And then I went on to several sites and found which ones I liked and which ones I didn't. And you're right, the Tinders, the Bumbles, those are swipe left, swipe right, and if you're a 30-year-old hard body, it's probably good.
And did you do those for a while?
I did those for a while, but they didn't. It was just what you said. It was somewhat shallow. It was one picture, so I figured if it was one picture for me, it was one picture for them.
Right.
It was a boom. I just didn't. It wasn't that satisfying.
How hard is that, judging somebody by one picture?
Well, I think but the whole vibe of those is you just want to get laid, right?
That's my understanding.
Do you read Reddit?
I have not.
Do you?
No, I haven't in a while.
So Reddit's hysterical because there's a Tinder subgroup, and it's just the funniest Tinder things where, it's just hysterical what these people say.
Nothing is more hysterical than the missed connections on Craigslist.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Craigslist
We're
is
at
fun.
the produce section. I remarked that the head of lettuce is not the biggest head that you would see that night.
Thanks for that, Wayne.
Ran out screaming for security.
Right.
Call me if you'd like to get me.
And by the way, the security guy, Dave, a friendly gentleman, we're going out on Wednesday. So thank you for that date. Now, so where are you at, Nick? What sites do you go to now? What sites do? Oh, by the way, we should tell you how old you are. You're 55.
I'm 55.
So you are a baby boomer. You're not.
Looking pretty good.
Right. Thank you.
What's that?
Appreciate
He's
that.
looking pretty good.
Jesus
for 55.
Christ, it never ends over
There
here.
it goes.
And that's why we're
It's
at
the Liberace Elvis.
Sammie's Suds Shack, where we tell you a lie, regardless of whether it's true or not.
Hey, dudes aren't really my thing, but Nick looks pretty good.
Dudes aren't my
All
thing.
right, he looks looks pretty good
they
for
were.
55.
Sammie's Sud Shack. Dudes aren't our thing. But he looks pretty good. All right. So what sites? What sites? Sure, what the hell?
So, my favorite is probably Zusk.
You ever heard of that, by the way?
I've not. If you asked me for a dating site right now, I'd see the old gray-haired guy pimping eHarmony.
Oh yeah.
And
Which
eHarmony,
I thought
It's free communication.
I thought it would be good.
eHarmony has been.
Oh,
Right.
but we have.
I have an eHarmony account, but it's been totally useless for me.
Really?
I've got
See, I always thought.
nothing out of eHarmony.
So but we met.
Absolutely
Now,
nothing.
you gotta ask because you gotta bifurcate free or pay.
Pay.
Oh, you gotta pay.
No,
Okay.
if you're not
There's one that's-
serious enough to pay for
Yeah,
it, then
you're-
you shouldn't be doing it.
I agree.
That's and it's not like it's it gets to be a little bit of money. The first time it's not that big. It's that reoccurring every 3 months when you go, oh crap, what hit my account?
Right.
And that was the
So
second
the
part.
So if you want success, we've already learned it's a pay-to-play industry.
Well, and they get you
yeah.
with, okay, if you look at it, you think, okay, 3 months, that makes sense. Let's do 3 months.
I'll close the deal in 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, I should be dating someone, and then I can back off. When you get to 3
close
months,
that
and you're
shit.
really just learning. At
Pimp
the
and
end of
Wayne's
3
here.
months, you
I'm not calling
understand
Pimp and
what's
Wayne because I'm
going
a
on.
bitch.
Right.
I'm going to close that shit.
So-
up. 3 hours. I'm going to have them all
that's
over
what
me.
you're thinking. My suggestion would be 6 months. If
So-
you're going to go on it, you're going to buy the 6 month plan because it's going to take 2 months to even have a clue what you're doing.
So what are the sites again?
Zusk,
Zoosk,
Match,
Match.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Plenty of Fish,
Yeah, plenty of fish.
and
I've heard
eHarmony.
of.
And I would say Zusk and Plenty of Fish are probably
Plenty of Fish sounds like a show that comes on Discovery Channel after Deadliest.
Zoosk, Match, eHarmony. What was the other one?
Plenty of Fish.
Coming
Zeus.
up
Plenty
on
of Fish.
Discovery
Match.
Channel, Wicked Tuna.
So
at 8,
we,
followed by Plenty of Fish.
Melissa and I met on Matchmaker.com. It doesn't exist anymore. It went away.
I never heard of it.
It was a weird, like old, super old. Remember? Well, it's actually, you know how Craigslist looks like it was built in the '80s.
Right.
Matchmaker was just like that. It was really crappy, and I'm like, well, I know.
Well,
I'll tell you
Plenty
the
of
story how
Fish
I met
was
her
like
some other
that
time, but
until
it was weird.
2 days ago.
Okay, so your favorite one of those three is which one? Zoosk, Match,
Zeus or Plenty
eHarmony,
of
or
Fish.
Pretty of Fish?
Match. It's funny. At 11 o'clock at night till about 1 in the morning, I
You're crying?
become
Oh.
very attractive to 30-year-olds. Please text me at this number on Match.
Yeah, I get those in
It's
text
like
messages.
constant. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, some 30-year-old thinks I'm really attractive.
That's the beer goggles.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Match is.
Or the prostitutes looking for a trick.
I get a lot of I get a
right,
lot of
there's
those direct messages on Facebook with the same thing. Are you sure it's not Facebook messages that you're getting?
No, I don't get
I
those on
find you
Facebook.
hot. Please
No.
check my message.
Now,
Please
if I
check
get
my
those on
picture.
Facebook, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
Don't
but-
friend those girls.
Please friend me. Want come a USA? Okay, so
So Match, you get a lot of those.
okay, and your favorite. Okay, so so now what I want to know is next for both of you. What is it that you're looking for in a person? What are you trying to achieve? And that could be. It sounds like an obvious question. Oh, I want a life mate. Blah 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 blah. Not necessarily. It could be. I just want to get laid. Daddy wants to get laid. It could be that, right? So what are you looking for now, currently, as you hunt the great wildness?
Someone who has energy and enjoys Las Vegas and wants to go do things.
For instance,
House of Blues.
well, you've got like a pocket in the House of Blues.
Well, I'm
You like your House of Blues.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
you,
much
so in other words,
so-
your play is a bit of the whole. I want people to know. I want people to like the things that are in Las Vegas. In other words, if I were in
Right.
Poughkeepsie, the fuck am I going to do?
Right. It wouldn't
We're
be.
going to go to the no, we're not going to go to the In-N-Out Burger. It's not there. We're going to go to nope. We're going to go to David's Burger Shack that doesn't serve alcohol, which ruins a date right
We're
away.
gonna go down by the river with a 6-pack.
Right.
That's what we're gonna do.
Well, Melissa used to do that. Holy shit! What happened here? How did you know?
Sounds like a Tennessee thing. But
Wait a minute, we're done with the show. The show's over. All right, so you want to be able to say to somebody, hey, I want to take you out to House of Blues.
and be drama free
And-
and have interest in what your day was, and to be attentive but also fun.
Now, Sam,
Yes.
you were in a long-term relationship prior,
I was.
about 11 years, yeah?
Yes.
And then you got out of that
I stayed
long-term...
6 years too long. I'm a very patient person.
Just so you know,
Patience of the saint.
I didn't say that.
I did.
Okay.
I said that.
So, 11 years, and you had a break of how long?
Not very long.
So you just kind of,
Yeah, it was just that's the way it works for me.
because you're just kind of that, you're just kind of hot.
Well,
You just get shit happening.
hey, well, the relationship I'm in now, which is fantastic, is a long distance relationship, but
Is that hard?
no, it's not. It's actually perfect because
Why?
we're both super independent.
Yeah.
And we have our own lives going, and when we get together, it's fantastic the entire time. We don't get tired of each other. We enjoy many of the same things.
Well, that's handy.
And yeah, it works fantastic. So what was your original question?
Is there any more beer?
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
get you a beer.
Let's go get that beer.
Okay, here I go.
Okay.
I got
Meanwhile,
beer.
While you're there,
now
There's
what we've
always
learned,
beer at Sammie's Bar and
what
Grill.
we've or Sammie's Suds
Oh,
Shack.
Suds Shack. Yeah.
What we've learned from Sammie is that she's not working very hard for dates, and that fucking pisses a lot of people off.
Well, I'm cute as shit. What am I gonna do?
I'm cute as shit.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Game. And the person that pisses off the most is this person right there. There he is. he could be a little happier, but he's not. So that's okay.
Oh, Nick, who else
Now,
needs a beer?
what is it about your?
take one.
Can we speak of your? Can we talk about who your girlfriend's name is?
Yes, her name is Joanne.
Joanne. And Joanne's biggest thing that you like. I thought that was a guy. You'd be like, well, he's fucking.
Her
hung like
biggest
a,
thing.
He's hung like a chicklet. No. What?
Okay, so
What's the thing that you like about her?
She is super smart.
Mm-hmm.
She is a biker chick. She's
Biker
a
chick.
Harley chick, right?
Also, not your type, Scott.
We totally
I
love
introduce you to the monkey girl?
music. We totally love music. We love going to live shows.
Yeah.
thank you.
And enjoy the same types of music.
Okay.
Okay, so let's be clear. She and I can probably end up double dating.
We you know, if
If it
I
doesn't work out.
look.
Well,
Here's
All you got to do is
the
have him
truth
switch
is,
teams.
If I were to switch,
No, you were
if I
missing
were
the
to
point. I
switch
said
back,
double.
Nick and I would be.
I said double dating.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. It's not always
Hit
like
that again, brother.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There it is.
So basically, what we're going to see is Sammie out there on dates. And we're going to see Nick right behind her.
That's creepy, Nick.
We both.
Oh my gosh, we're
What do you
on the
do?
House of Blues.
Wow, you like motorcycles too.
But wait a minute, Nick.
Wow.
Be very careful,
We
Nick.
both like girls. Come on.
Yeah, we could hang out, that's for sure. But I'm just going to say, be careful about what you decide to do and how creepy you get, because my girlfriend does work for the government.
Right. The government that has guns.
Yes.
Okay.
How did that get totally misunderstood?
All right.
From
So-
the double dating to...
Okay, so now here we are, back to the Las Vegas thing. So I want to talk about your approach. How you approach this, by the way, has the potential to be comedy gold. Because I've seen the approach. We'll see how it goes.
This is like asking a hobo how he got so successful. Okay.
Well, okay, you know, it's one of those things. Even a blind squirrel finds a fucking nut.
How did you gonna find such a nice overpass? Did you have to hunt around for a while? Work your way
I
up?
think they bid on those.
Right.
Oh man, it's so fun. Okay, so let's start with approach. First of all, let's begin. Now, you never did any online dating ever.
Like I said, I downloaded the Bramble app,
But
15
that one
minutes
doesn't count.
swipe,
Tried
then
it.
I said, yuck, bye.
I did when I
You
first,
did?
yeah.
Before you were pimping Wayne, you were just
Absolutely.
Wayne.
When I was high school Wayne.
High school Wayne, HS Wayne. And then
Yeah.
you got, have we ever talked about why can we talk about why we call you Pimpin' Wayne?
We had before.
Do you want to talk about it again? Not really?
Let's focus on
Let's-
We got guests this week.
So that will happen in the after show. I'll explain to you why we call him Pimpin' Wayne, because it is fucking hysterical why we call him
tuned,
that.
friends.
Okay, so let's talk about approach, your technique. How do you attract those people for whom you want attractions to become? Let's begin with the bio. Tell me a little bit about the bio. What do you, when you're writing your bio, what is it that you're trying to achieve?
this is gold here.
Because, I mean, I thought you just found someone you liked and then copied and pasted it.
So you
I
found,
feel like I'm out
Oh, yeah, you gotta
wait a
get-
minute, so
get-
you went
get
to
in
like
the
another
picture.
guy
There
you
you
found
go.
there and you basically copy and paste. Well, shame on you.
No, I didn't. I thought.
That's shame on you. Okay. Oh wow, Wayne's gotten, or you've gotten a lot closer.
That's good though.
Well, I realized I was standing behind her head when you were on that shot.
Should be
So
maybe scoot around this way. Just a little
right.
for this 2-shot.
You could be right over there.
Just
Listen to us. There was about 15 fucking directors in this room right now. And I'm sorry. I apologize to all of you.
direct.
Okay, so just get back over there. You're too close to the side. Just go over there. Now, bio. Talk to me about your bio. What do you think? What are you trying to achieve with the bio? What is it that you hope to achieve when they pop up on your deal? They're like, what's your tag? What's your name? Nick loves kitties 105 or whatever.
it's
Kitty Nick 123.
It's Nick Vegas Nick.
Vegas Nick.
Nick Vegas, or some combination of Vegas and Nick.
Okay, good.
Typically.
And then let's begin with your bio. I mean, seriously. I've seen your bio. I fucking wrote your bio. What is it?
I was going to say, well, first of all, I did any good videographer or technical director would do. He consulted his writing partner and sat down.
I was going to say dick pics.
Let me just say that the writing partner. I'm a friend of his.
Okay, so,
Let's go
Wait
with
a
that.
minute, are you see just a minute? You Cyrano de Bergerac?
Yes, exactly what's happened. That's exactly what's happened a couple
does
of
he
times.
forge
And by the way,
emails?
yeah.
Like Scott.
No, every
Scott.
time I see him, he does this. Oh fuck, Scott, you got to look at this
we
one.
got to work on this.
He's like. I said, well, what happened? He goes, well, I sent out this ping, and it's fucking War and Peace. I find that you're very attractive, and I read and I think that you are the kind of woman that I would really like.
Well,
and I really kind of think, I think it'd be fantastic if you went and checked out my bio. And I hope that, and then when he gets back, cricket, nothing.
And let's say we've refined my
So he's not
process.
exactly the Bill Shakespeare of Zeus.
He's not the Bill, the William, or B.J. Shakespeare. He's got nothing going for him. He's gotten better. All right. So, anyways,
We've refined the process.
bio. What's the
Significantly.
keys to bio?
The keys to bio are to state what you're looking for. Very, very clearly.
Okay.
I mean, I have no problem being in a long-term relationship, but it's not like number one on my mind. I want to enjoy my time. I want to have fun. I want somebody that's enjoyable.
Okay.
I'm not out trying to get married.
Can you whip up a bio right now and read something that you've written?
I could.
Let's go quickly.
I'd have
Do
to
it.
grab my phone. But
Okay.
Let's hear this.
You break it, you buy it.
I didn't.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Can
I
ask
believe-
without being too personal, despite the fact, listen, we're on Pornhub right now. How much more personal are you going to get?
Pornhub.
Have you been
Sammy's never heard of it.
married before, Nick?
yes, I have been married before. Yes,
So,
that is.
Wait a minute.
But what does that
And
mean?
How many times have you been married?
I've been married 3 times.
Ooh.
That has more meaning.
One. Well, yes and no. It's a progression.
Yeah.
All right.
6
Third time.
months the first time.
Okay.
3 years the second time.
Test the water.
And 21 years the last
See
time.
Which is
there.
impressive.
So-
Okay, well,
That's
the
good.
interesting.
See, so it's the progression that makes the
Let's get to a bio.
So you're even more patient than me if you stay
Right,
with a
20,
chick for
yeah.
21 years.
Well, yeah, this is somewhat true.
Now, here's my take on the bio for men. For women, here's what their bio has to say. Hello. Fuck, it's basically it. Women have to do shit.
Well, that's not true.
Well,
That's not true.
Please.
In the beginning, it is. But
Hold
as
on,
you-
stand by.
Okay.
I'm just going to
Okay.
say this about that. At least when I was doing it, the ratio of men getting pinged versus women getting pinged.
that I might-
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go 300 to 1. I'll round it to 1,000 to 1 because all they had to do is go, hi, and that was fucking it. Right? And they were getting all these things. Now, the reason why I did so well, by the way, and this is what I'm trying to teach Nick, the reason why I did so well, is I figured it out. Here's what every guy says when they first start doing this.
Not every guy.
Hey, not
Some of
anymore.
them have learned.
Not anymore. They say this,
But we still
hey,
slip.
really like your pictures. You're hot. Come check me out. Let's get together. They comment
does
on the
not work.
pictures. And so when I was doing my online dating thing, I asked every woman I dated, whether it worked out or not. I said, well, how are other guys doing this? Because it was simply business recon. I wanted to know what my competitors were doing.
Sure.
This was so obvious to
That
me.
makes sense.
It was so, and they're like, they always comment on my pictures. I'm like, okay, guess what I'm going to do? I'm never going to comment on your picture, ever, 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 ever. And guess what? Crushed it! Was great. Okay, let's hear your, you ready? What you got? This is going to be so funny. Okay, let's hear what you got.
Okay, we will start out with, yep, this is awkward for me. I'm usually pretty confident when working on my business or riding my Harley, but the online dating thing, yeah, not so much.
Like how he drops Harley in there.
Nonetheless,
That attracts a certain woman.
this is me jumping in with 2 feet. The opening. I'm interested in a fun relationship with someone that can enjoy Las Vegas with me. Widowed from my wife of 22 years after a battle with cancer, I know what it's like to have a successful, fulfilling relationship. Now I find myself getting into the gym, buying new clothes, and looking for company to enjoy Las Vegas. I love to hug, enjoy showing a woman how special she is, and pride myself in being available when needed. I believe ultimately everyone wants romance, but I'm confident waiting to grow into more than friends. A fun social buddy is fine for now. I live with 2 great young adult children, and it's not uncommon for us to spend Friday nights together. But I do enjoy the company of a spirited woman that knows how to have fun.
Spirited means she likes it in the, no, never mind.
If you would like to get to know me better over coffee or something a bit stronger, give me a wink or an email. Headed out to see some live music and would like a buddy? Feel free to invite me along. I like a woman that's not afraid to ask for attention.
Okay, so what'd you think?
Well, here's the thing I think's wrong. I think you're too nice.
Well, so this is interesting.
This is it.
So this is interesting.
I got completely different takes, so go with hers first.
Well, this is why I knew this would be fucking fascinating.
See, and
You go first.
Look, Nick, if you were a lesbian, you'd have dates every night. But you're too nice.
But he is. He likes girls too.
No, but he doesn't have the right equipment. So
Well, you know what? Let me just talk about that for 2 seconds. Lesbians use the same equipment we have.
that's not true.
You don't
all
use
the time.
you don't use vibrators,
Not all the time.
but sometimes.
Usually solo though.
You know what a vibrator is? It's a penis.
You know what? But listen, here's the thing about that. Here's the truth. Rarely do we use it on each other. We use that alone.
Okay.
But together,
But wait a minute.
we really don't need
Can we
anything
get
like
back
that.
on
We
Crash?
should,
so
because
you're
I have a whole.
Wayne is uncomfortable
I have a
now.
whole fucking
Wayne is so
lesbian
uncomfortable
talk
right
I
now.
gotta do.
Hour and a
It's
half
like,
of
no.
programming.
Next week,
But no, anyway.
lesbians.
So,
I think they like.
honestly, I
Next week, because we broadcast live from the Green Door.
right.
I wonder if they'd
right.
sponsor.
So,
Yeah. Anyway, I think
Too
Nick
nice.
is a great guy, and if I was a straight chick, I would totally go for Nick because he's really cool, but I'm not. And I think ladies that are on these sites and stuff, they're wanting more of a guy with a punch.
Wayne.
All I hear in that is humble brag, humble brag, humble
Ooh,
brag.
interesting.
When I'm out on my Harley, I'm in the gym. And then he tries to go with a little sympathy, playing on why he's back in the dating market.
Interesting.
Women want, especially if they're online, I think they want strong and they want a little bit more, I don't know, but I don't like. I think Sammie's right when she says if he was a lesbian, he would get all sorts of responses because it doesn't. That to me does not scream, straight women over here.
Okay, so I wrote some of that, and as I play it back to me, I'm like, "Fuck, man, it's too much. It is a little too nice, and it's a bit too weepy. Isn't the word I'm thinking?
Right.
Not weepy.
Well, we wonder.
But we've talked about this before. I
But
think
that's somewhat my personality too. So am I wrong?
the fuck you are. You're not weepy.
No, but
You're Liberace. Look at your
Right.
fucking rings. You're.
oh, I'm on low volume.
very low.
Yeah.
Somebody keeps me at low volume on the show.
That's not what it is. So so the thing that I focused on my profile was to be funny. I knew because women say I want somebody who's funny. Guess what? They do.
Women love, straight women love a
well,
sense of humor.
Do gay women too?
But
Checking.
it relates to online dating profiles, I think. Sense of humor
Yeah.
and strong self-confidence.
Self-confidence is huge.
Yeah, yeah, and that was my play. Was boom, 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 funny joke here, and it was good. But what was interesting though, I didn't get pinged hardly at all, but you're getting pinged. Yeah. Now you're getting stood up all the fucking time, but you're getting pinged.
I'm getting stood up by one.
One?
That I can.
You fucking liar!
No.
You've told me 3 times you've been stood up.
It's the same one.
Well,
All right, but now you're going to go out and see her.
No.
Because you have a problem. Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that again.
No,
Okay. No,
we'll go.
All right.
We'll talk
so
about it.
I think a little tighter, maybe a little tighter. A bit tighter. Tighter. Get to the point. I'm fucking cool. The Harley thing, the motorcycle thing is not bad because there's some women who don't like motorcycles.
And some that do.
Yeah,
That'll just totally get them off.
That's right. That's right. Well, so I think that's a good play, quite frankly.
But it's been mixed because some of the ones that have you have a bike, not really. They were like too big to put on the back of my bike.
Oh dang!
Even with the Bill motor, you know what I'm saying?
You're like, we should rent a bike for you.
Yeah, you should have your own bike because I've got so much motor.
Yeah.
I'll put you on the trailer. I got a little hook in the back. You just go up there,
Sidecar,
hold the flag.
Sidecar.
And again, no judgment. It's just there's only so much motor, and
much motor.
Okay, so that isn't attracting the exact woman you're looking
there have
for.
been times that it's skewed in the wrong direction
I got
because
you.
it's Harley.
Now let's talk about
yeah.
pics. When you did your online dating, way back then, did they have pics back then? Probably
No. No.
What? Well, fuck it. I can't talk to you
It was
about
before photography.
this. When?
I met a girl in a chat room, just like.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Yeah.
Your pants are down by your ankles. You're doing kind of. Luckily, you can't see what's happened down, but you're like. Do you like? Do you like?
Wrong chat room.
Spot modem days. Yeah, no.
Right.
Right.
What's your name? I'm Julie. Holy fuck! What's happened
That's all
to
you
us?
need to know. Julie,
What have we done? What have we done? All right, pics. The pics that you're using are what?
And interesting because I just talked to a friend of mine, a photographer, that I said I think I need to redo my pics
Fair enough.
because they're not. I don't believe. I think.
Can you show us your pics?
Sure, absolutely. Oh wait,
Let's see.
we can pull those up.
It's too bad we can't just log on to that.
All right, we might be, oh yeah, well, fuck. Well, we might be able to just pop it onto your camera. We'll see.
But we could.
Now, do you go more candid or more professionally shot?
Let's see.
Well,
let's describe them.
Like, if you have a picture.
Oh, is that your number one camera you shot at?
That's my new one. Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. This is Nick. He's a technical director.
Oh, Nick. The lighting's not good, Nick.
Right. See, and that's.
The lighting's not good.
Right.
Sammie, which
This
way
is
would you swipe right?
this is him on his bike.
I can't remember. I was 15 minutes of my life. Let me see the bike picture.
sorry.
Go
Those are
back.
conflicting pictures.
See, that's
Picture one
much
is,
better.
I'm a computer nerd.
That's much better.
And picture
Yeah.
two is, I'm a fucking biker.
Do you know what Harley sells? They don't sell motorcycles. They sell 40-year-old accountants that get to scare people.
They
That's all they give a
sell
fuck.
that
That's all they
stuff.
care about. This is you on a throne.
Okay.
Okay,
All
throne.
right.
Not sure what that
I'm
means.
telling you,
Okay,
the only thing
all right.
I'm seeing so far is you need better lighting.
And that's what I'm
Well, that's
saying.
tough.
I need to redo the photo.
This one, he just didn't quite know where the
Okay,
camera lens
that's
was.
a
What the
little
fuck? He's
better.
looking over here.
That's a little better, but it looks a little like you might be in the jail.
He looks like
the
he looks like he's in
Which
bathroom.
one is it?
You're in the bathroom.
Yeah, you've criticized that one before.
Well, I can't imagine why. Here's what he's actually doing.
Oh no!
he's doing?
You
By the
guys
way,
can see behind the bar
Luckily,
right now.
there's a
That's-
sink here, so there's no problems. We're all good. There's no
Don't
problem.
be in my
See, like
sink,
this.
Scott Whitney.
Okay. Okay. So, what's the most important thing in pictures? Wayne.
Smile. Candid.
Casual.
Casual.
Suntanned. Hard not to be suntanned.
You.
Yeah, that's not my problem.
Okay. The most important
I have a
thing.
friend that has a pool, so.
Most important thing in the pictures? None of those. Sammie?
So here's my picture. If you want to show that to anybody,
Now, I'm gonna make fun of this.
go ahead.
Okay,
Make
hold on.
fun of it.
Hold on, I got it because
Go
I got
ahead.
it.
Somebody called me pensive. Damn it. A couple
Pensive?
of people.
Hold on.
You've got to go to.
But
Let's see if
I
can-
really
We'll
am
see if we
not.
can do this.
You can do that.
I'm not very pensive.
There's Sammie's
See,
photo.
that's my profile picture, right? And I was just, having
Well, now,
fun
see, we could have
in
done
the
that with
studio,
mine, too.
but,
No,
but
so-
it's well lit.
Well, Here's the thing about you. You're a fucking videographer.
Too intellectual.
Yeah, well, you're a video. She's like,
Oh,
the whole time,
too
the whole time you're going through this. Yeah, the problem with that photo is it's not well lit. Well, the truth is, most people, most civilians, aren't really that concerned about well lit. You are. You care about composition and lighting. Well, your fill
Hey,
lights,
guilty.
your
Guilty,
fill lights are the
I'm
light,
guilty.
and you don't have a hair light. It would have been better if you had those things. What the fuck? Nobody knows what that means, but you do.
Yes, you gotta have a
Okay,
kill feel
So
backlight.
here, my issue with this picture is this. I never do this.
No, I don't either.
Ever.
But it's a little inside jokey too with a
Hold
couple
on,
of people. So.
let me get this shot for you. Hold on.
And
Oh, that's
because
your shot.
Wayne
Hold on.
mentioned it, I had to show it.
Hold on,
right?
hold on. Let me get you over there. Let me get you
All
over
right,
there.
there we go.
All right.
There we go. So right. So it's like,
Hi.
hey.
Oh, wait,
Well, what I was trying to do was show off my tattoo mostly.
Hi.
I'm trying
Scott
to.
Whitney. Just kind of hanging
Yeah.
out. I don't
Yeah.
have a tattoo, but I'm pensive. Fuck.
Yeah, it was just for fun,
know
man.
I'm
This
pensive.
is
I'm just teasing. I'm just
I got
fucking with you.
hot flames from straight girls.
From straight
I
girls.
got hot flames from straight girls.
So you're trying to.
I don't know what that means.
So you're.
Well,
she's-
they put flames on the comments.
Oh.
And like, you're hot, you're sexy, you're hot. I could read
So
you
you're
some
basically
comments.
trying to change the team for a lot of people.
Hey, we get the toaster. The more I convert, I'm working toward the toaster.
Get that call? Yes. Sammy, how's the conversion going? I got 5.
Yeah, I got 5
You're only
today.
4 more away from a fucking toaster.
Right.
Come on over there. We got a
That's
couple
right,
people
it
walking
is
down
sweet-ass
Fremont Street
toaster.
right now who are
You
prime for
bet,
the change.
baby.
Okay, fantastic. All right. So pinging. Now, this is the first ping. This is muy importado. The first salve, the first ping, the first hello. What do you do?
That's changed
Yeah.
over time.
Again, you're starting with the unsuccessful.
Well,
Right.
he's about ready to get laid.
What?
That's the
Here's a
rumor
whole
is.
show
No, wait.
about
The
Nick.
rumor is he's about to get laid.
It's a rumor.
He's on date
Yes, yeah.
4, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking tardy.
Well, there's extreme. Yeah. Well, anyway.
You don't want to talk about that, do you?
No, we don't want to go into that.
But I do.
And I volunteered for this show.
Okay. Your ping. What is your ping?
Well, let's look at a recent one.
Oh,
go on with
God.
another question,
Here we
and then
go.
we'll go into something more recent.
So what do
Okay.
I mean by ping? What I mean is your first connect to there. So for the men, most times it's us that have to reach out. I'll tell you what my ping was, and I fucking crushed it. Here's what I did. First of all, remember back a little few minutes ago, I said I never commented on their photo because everybody commented on their photo. So all I did was I'd read their bio. Yeah, I actually read the fucking bio. And I looked at one thing, just one thing, and I sent a 1-sentence comment about something, usually funny. And that was it. And it worked.
Example.
I'm going, well, it's been 500 years, don't remember.
What did
But
you-
I'll,
what did
I'll
you
do from
notice- what did you
Melissa.
notice about Melissa's?
So Melissa was completely off the rails. I wasn't trying to connect with Melissa. So here's what happened. This was so fucking weird. It was really weird. So what happened with Melissa is I was going through Matchmaker, and she had, do you know those, what do they call it? Well, it's kind of a glamour shot. But it was this picture of her with a top hat on. It was a New Year's Eve thing. New Year's 2000 or 1999 or whatever it was. So she had this top hat on, and she's a pretty girl. And I thought, that's the goofiest fucking shot I ever saw. So I wasn't really interested, but I read her profile because, I don't know, Matchmaker.
Yeah,
It was like DOS 3.0. I didn't know where else to go. I thought I'd read her profile. So I read her profile, and she had that line that says, I dance like nobody's watching. I love like I've never been hurt. And I whatever the fuck like I've ever done. But she said at the beginning of that, I don't know who says this, but and she did those things. And I thought to myself, I don't know who says that either. But I'd like to know who says that just because I'm curious. So I looked it up. It was Mark Twain. So I wrote her, all I said was, hey, thought you'd want to know, Mark Twain said that quote. That's all I fucking said.
You're the answer man.
That was it. I was done. I had no interest in going beyond that. So she read that, and she came back and said, after reading your profile, I expected more.
Ooh.
And I thought, that's fun. This one's feisty. And that's how it started. So it started off as kind of playing with each other.
Challenged Scott
Yeah.
right off the bat.
And it ended up being a kind of a big deal because we ended up going. We met in August, September, and by November I went to her folks' place for Thanksgiving in Effingham.
Which is hilarious.
And, right, as in pass the effing ham, pass the effing turkey. I thought that joke was hysterical. They heard it all. And I remember I was talking to my dad. I'm like, hey, Dad, I'm going to this place called Effingham. She's got brothers and stuff. What do you think? And he said, well, basically, if they ever invite you to go hunting, don't go.
Right.
Like, okay, fair enough. I won't go. So they did invite me to go hunting. And the whole time, within days of really dating Melissa, we were fighting, constantly fighting. And I thought, I have chest pains. I'm like, I don't need this shit. And then it occurred to me, I do need this shit. This is exactly what I need. That's a woman who can stand up to me and not get pushed around and actually is smart and blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, 15 years later. So that was the play. I just wanted to ping. Please come back and tell us your story now.
While we're filling for time, what did you guys fight about? Give me an example.
Fuck everything. I can't even, it was so many things. I remember being in Effingham. It was, 20 degrees below zero, it felt like. And I had major chest pains. And I'm thinking,
Because you can't breathe.
what? Yeah, well, I couldn't, I was like stressed out from all this. I'm like, what the, if I die, this is Effingham. They're like, whoa, you got one of them there scalpels?
Yeah.
Fuck. I would rather you had not question whether you have one of them there scalpels. I would like you to open my fucking chest and puppy.
Squeeze.
Don't let me fucking die. So I was kind of, and it went on and on and on and on and on until she actually taught me a really valuable lesson, which was don't hold the anger in. Let it go. So we would fight. And I used to be the guy who was like, oh, I'm going to fucking kill you later. I'm going to hold on to this thing. You wait, I'll kill you. And we'd have a fight, and then she'd be like, dinner? The fuck? How do you do that? How do you even do that? But she was, and she taught me to let it go. And it was a huge lesson for me. So Melissa did a lot of great things. She did great things for my kids. She did great things for me. It was fantastic. All right, are we back to you now?
Melissa, you go, girl.
We're back to you? Yes?
We're ready?
Yeah?
Go, Nick.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, Deanna. I found your profile very intriguing. I have a 21-year-old daughter, so I'm very practiced in talking, listening for hours. What brought you to Vegas?
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about that. Anybody?
That got a response.
Where's my gunshot wound? Really?
It got a response.
What did it say? Stop calling me?
No. Now, with that said, you have to understand her
I
profile.
hate that.
But you have to understand her profile.
What was
her
her profile?
said
I
she
would
was
like somebody
looking for
who's wordy
someone
and not very friendly.
who was willing to listen for long periods of time. That was
She wants
part
a
of her
therapist,
profile.
and she doesn't
She
want to
wanted
pay for
somebody.
it.
She wanted somebody that would listen to the.
She doesn't. Her HMO doesn't cover it, so she's on Zeus because it's cheaper.
I would like for you to have a couch that leans back and a notepad.
No,
So tell me,
it
darling,
wasn't. It
how
wasn't.
are things going?
I'm not. Okay, here it is. Where is it? Blah, 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 blah. I can talk for hours.
You said that or she did?
No, she said this on her profile. Is there really a perfect match? Well, I think someone I can talk for hours and not feel forced to talk. So what I typically do is try to read the profile and find something preferably buried in the profile.
You do that.
That I can speak
Yes.
to. Yes, because I was
That's what I told you to do.
that might be something that works.
It was.
And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't.
It always works if you do it right.
When you find out she's 5 foot tall and you make a comment of, seems like everything would be a long distance.
Oh, this was a
relationship."
great line because
That one does not work for
No.
some.
But wait, what was the thing that we? Oh, that line
That was
was.
exactly what we said.
That was a
She
great
said
line.
Something like, "I don't want any long distance relationships."
Well, that was your line, but I gave
No,
you.
that was her in her profile. And so what we said back, because this was a we. This
No.
was
No. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Stand by. No, you said something previous to that.
No,
then
not
I
this
said
one.
that. Oh, God damn it! I don't disagree. Or maybe I disagree. Or maybe I don't. Hard to say.
Well, I'd have to find her to
Nick,
find
you have
out.
to be your own man.
Quit being so goddamn wordy.
You gotta not listen to him.
Oh, you
first
do?
of all.
Because look at me. I'm fucking. We got to figure it out.
No, but he got the woman that matches him with his style.
Let's be clear.
His style is not your style.
I take input and listen, and then sometimes I take his direction, and sometimes I take.
You're like Melissa. She goes, just
direction.
because I hear you doesn't mean I fucking listen to you.
But,
The fuck is that about?
and it doesn't always work. Like I said, 5 foot, long distance, didn't work.
All right.
Which was too bad because she was really cute. But,
The best response you ever received?
oh.
Quickly.
Oh, that's hard to say.
Then we got to go and have a drink on me and wrap this up.
That we need to do the have a that would be hard to say.
Here are the nudes you requested.
Okay. Nudes, please.
Can we get a room?
Okay. Best first date you've had so far?
Zombie burlesque.
Oh.
Bravo.
Zombie
Bravo.
burlesque.
Well done.
Period.
That sounds fun.
And why? Yeah, that's good. Because you can talk during it.
Well, no, it was.
I don't get the not talking.
Well, we met ahead of time
Yeah.
and then went there.
Yeah, okay.
And we met ahead of time at PBR Rock Bar, which is around the corner in the same.
Yep.
And we
Yep.
we about an hour before the show.
Yep.
But I had talked to her online back and forth. I'd actually called her after the first show that we shot.
Which one is she?
In the Concita. The one that I refer to as Biker Chick.
Good. Did she like that biker chick thing?
Yeah, she's very excited about the bike getting back on the road.
Yeah, very good.
Very, probably as
So
much as I am.
there's
You got that one lined
there's,
up, huh?
there's rain. So there's hope that it'll be a good crop this season.
We'll see when it's harvest time.
Well, let's
right.
just say recently it's been better.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up with a couple things for all of us. Worst part of online dating for you so far? In Vegas, specifically, since we're talking about Vegas.
I think it would be true anywhere. The pictures did not match the person,
Oh, I had that happen.
and drastically.
Yeah.
And not only that, she wouldn't shut the fuck up the whole night.
You know what?
Well, she told
You
you she
know-
wanted to talk
Wait.
for.
No, that was way
Here's
different.
the thing,
This is
guys.
2.5
Let me tell you
hours.
something. Here's something I want to say about that. I'm not a talky woman at all. But what's worse than a woman that talks too much is a man that talks too much.
Well, and I know that, so I try and being the full-blown Aries that I am, I tend to.
Oh,
Okay?
Aries.
Oh my
So I
God!
gotta
You
leave the
fucking
room
played
now.
the card. You played that card?
Oh, that card gets
gotta
played
leave
all
the
the
Hold
room
on,
time.
why don't you go ahead and put your balls in my head? And I'll
that
fucking
gets-
wash them and throw them down the fucking toilet.
That gets played all.
Yeah, I know. By who? Women.
It's all brought
Women
up.
do that.
It's part of the profile.
You know what I do?
No.
None of the above. You can't be saying, "Oh, I think that's such bullshit." What are you? Are you into that?
What, astrology?
Yeah. Oh, I'm an Aries.
No.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
You don't
kinda
think
rough.
you
I'm
don't
a
think
Leo.
it works?
No. Oh, I don't fucking want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to
does
somebody
matter.
who does that.
It does matter.
But
Oh,
it
my
does
God.
matter. It makes a difference.
I don't
I'm
know.
telling you, before this girlfriend I have now, 70% of the women that I dated were Aries.
And that was a problem?
It ended up being one.
Because why?
Because it's good at the beginning, but at the end they drive me fucking insane because I'm a Libra and my thing is peace
Oh, it's like this.
and balance. And we're opposites.
I mean,
We're
come on.
complete opposites. So let me tell you, I found the perfect sign for me. And Maker's Mark. No. Sagittarius.
The perfect sign is Maker's Mark.
Yes, Makers. You want some Makers? I'll get out some cubes. We'll have Makers.
I'm afraid of you.
That's for the after.
Do you get along with Pisces? Fuck, I don't know.
No. I dated one Pisces and it was short and over quick.
Please
But-
don't say it's short. That makes me sad.
No,
I'm not like a chick. I don't have to
Sagittarius.
talk about it.
Sagittarius happens to work really well for me.
Yeah.
They're kind of wild and free and independent.
Okay. Best part.
I can
Well,
date
it's
at
still
night.
come.
I can date it. I can date at night at home in my bedroom. Not that way. After I get done with work, and I can go through it.
We called that Pornhub. Isn't that right there?
Sucks, and there's nothing good about
Isn't that
it.
right, Sammie?
My answer to this is, hey, I'm a porn fan, but I really have never been on Pornhub, and that is the truth. But tonight, when these I get out of my house, I guess who's going on Pornhub?
Judge, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a new restaurant. You gotta go there once at least, see if you like the food.
All right, that's it. Final comments before we have a drink? Anybody?
Drink.
Good luck.
This
Good
has
luck.
been fun.
Good luck to you, Nick. Let's have a drink. How about that?
Look at that.
You can do it on the
Yeah!
Yeah,
Of course, I can't hear what's going on. All right, it's time for Have a Drink on Me. It's part of the show where I talk about a bar, for instance, Sammie's Suds Shack, or a lounge, or a speakeasy, or any one of a variety of drinking places. And I take a picture of it, I show it to you, and folks guess what those things are. Now, a lot of groovy things can, oh, I don't have the music for any of this, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna hum while you're talking about shit, okay? So, oh, yeah, I'll do the bongos. Yeah, bring that up here.
Bring
We'll do bongos.
around. There we go.
One fucking time.
Bongos.
Fucking bongos.
That was 3 girlfriends ago.
What's the matter?
I think I'm missing Haddam.
What do you mean you're missing Haddam? Oh, look at Haddam.
I have 307.
Oh, huh. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Here you go. Ready?
What, really?
Go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you
Catch.
kidding me?
Nick.
So 308's coming.
Nick
That's
has
okay.
it
We've
backwards.
got time. Just go ahead and pop that dude in there and grab that 308 out of there. Attaboy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't need that light anyways.
There we go.
So here's how this works. I put those pictures up, and you send your email to haveadrink@vegasvideonetwork.com. You can have a drink at vegasvideonetwork.com. And the groovy thing is that while that's all happening, why am I not seeing this? What's going? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. You're okay. We're good. So the groovy thing. Actually, I'm going to go to this page here. Boing. There we go.
There you go.
So I talk about a place. I show a picture, and then you can win stuff. You can win lots of stuff. Wayne is going to tell you what we can win. And guess what? Oh, Sammie has a visor.
I do.
No rush, but that will be the
you
first.
You want to see the visor?
Yeah, Sammie's got a visor.
visual.
We'll show you what the visor looks like. But here's what
Hold up.
you can win.
I'm going. Hold on. It's in the closet.
Absolute piniest, sexiest online dating profile
Go, go,
picture
go.
you can have.
I'm going.
Nothing says I'm your match
I happen to
baby
know where it
like a
is.
Vegas Video Network visor. You put that visor on,
coming.
you get a
Bum,
picture
bum,
taken
bum, bum,
with
bum.
professional lighting where it's just right.
Hold on.
Look at that. I almost think Scott left out the detail that he got Melissa because of he was wearing a Vegas Video visor
Yes,
in his
I
picture.
shall wear.
Hey, what can pass those late nights when you're dating at home and you're scrubbing through those profiles, deciding what you're going to respond to? What details should I choose? You know what will help you process and really get you in the online dating mood? Some nice, relaxing music. That music can come to you in the form of Jazzathon, Crisp Acoustic, Crisp Acoustic 2. You put that on, you get yourself on some Zeus, and you will not need any Pornhub that night. Finally, hey, you know what? Maybe you're not connecting, you're not making any matches online. You know who wants to go out with you? You know who wants to listen to your problems and buy you a drink? Scott Whitney does. Scott Whitney won't even make you pay the membership fee on a dating site, and he looks like his profile picture, so there won't be any surprises when you show up at the bar for one drink brought to you by the Vegas Video Network.
Way to go, my brother. Thank you very much. Fantastic job. Okay. So let's, it's a variety of ways to win. And this is super important because many people miss this part, but I don't want you to miss this part. Here's how you can win. Number one, if you enter correctly. In other words, if you send us an email and the actual email entry is correct. Number two, if you are the very first person who sends a correct email in, you get another entry. Number three, if you send us one of our introduction videos where you say, hey, you're watching the Living in Las Vegas, you get one of those. If you're in the live chat, which there are about 15,000 people in the live chat right now, and if they are in the live chat and they send in a correct answer, number four. Or number five, if you send in a video or a picture entry for your Haddam, 5 opportunities to win. 5 opportunities to win. How are we doing over on those files over there, big boy?
Oh, I'm waiting on you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let's review last week's number 307's Have a Drink on Me photo.
Well, sure we will.
Oh, yeah, you're waiting on me, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Attaboy. And the hints were bailiwick at the Orleans, bailiwick at the Orleans, and bailiwick at the Orleans. I'm adding this to the show. I've decided we're going to do it. Okay, so I think it's a fantastic idea. I can't believe we didn't do this before.
How many winners did we have last week?
Would you stay off of that?
Yeah, okay, but then you better get on it. Okay, we had 9 entries, and you know how many of those people were right?
8.
9. 100%. We've made these a lot harder, and the numbers are reflected. We used to get 20s and 30s because I was saying things like, the name of the bar is called Bailiwick. And guess what? People fucking got it. All right, so here we go. Our hat, we'll be using this hat right here.
Smoky.
Will I be getting the post-it notes and pen back?
Do you have the, no, yes.
So, yes, over there.
How are we doing? How are we doing on time over there on the recording? But you did record, right? Please say you did.
Looks like about 70.
It's the
Oh, you're such a
over.
dick. That's a bad thing to do. What number are we on right now?
I have no clue.
Are you serious?
It's 70.
Recording on the bottom.
I know.
What's it
Oh,
say?
yeah, for sure.
Doesn't say? Oh, it doesn't say.
Yeah, 105.
Ah, shit. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Really?
That's too much.
That's too long. We went over.
That's almost 2 hours.
Okay, number 1. Where's my hat? Over here.
Right there. Flip over, Smoky.
Okay. Here we go. Our first entry is Monica Fagan, known as Binky51. 1 for the correct answer. And Monica, I believe, is in the live chat. Let me double check. Boop, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No, she left.
Wow.
Sorry.
Man.
Number 2.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Mike Q. He is in the live chat. 1 for the correct answer. 1 for being in the live chat. Mike writes, by the way, I will pass this along to another winner if I win. Because he's a giving kind of guy. It's pretty cool. By the way,
another pen here?
I got another pen? One that actually
You broke
writes?
my pen?
I don't feel like I did.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I'll grab you another pen.
Thank you.
Scott broke it before it got to me.
Oh, Scott broke
It's a
my
poor man
pen.
that blames his tools. Mike also writes, he didn't cash in his first win from a few years ago.
Oh.
Did it expire?
Yes.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mike.
Well, you got to, well, we haven't got all day.
Right.
Okay.
We choose another winner.
Yeah, all right.
We chose no one.
Okay.
So-
We chose no one.
Try this pen.
So you got to get Mike Q in there for a double. And then we've got AJ Holla. 1 for the correct answer. Then we've got Mike Beatty. 1 for the correct answer. Then we got Bob Thomas from St. Augustine, Florida. Then we've got Shannon. Shannon is also known as Neon Vacation. He's got his little website there. Oh, and Shannon writes.
All right.
Shannon's a he, by the way. Just to confuse things just a little bit.
So Shannon Sharp.
Maybe we'll have Sammie read this.
Oh, I'd love to.
Would you like to read this?
I would.
Why not?
I can prove that I can read.
So get ready for her. You ready for her?
Of course.
I will read it with enthusiasm and
I don't
dynamics.
see her.
Can you read it in your best online dating profile voice?
Are you ready?
I wish I had one, but I've never needed one.
Stand
Thank
by.
you so much.
I'll get that ready.
Touche.
Oh,
There we
it's
go.
the Sammie shot.
Here we are.
Yeah, if I had 3,
And I'm wearing this
There you
lovely
go.
visor now.
No. Oh, for the love
I'm
of
just
God.
waiting for the right script. Just the newest script.
Where'd it go?
Who's in charge around here?
We just had it. Oh, damn it.
Oh my, okay.
Come on. Give me those. Shannon.
Biggest video of my hair.
There you go.
Gotta be looking good for the read.
Go.
All right, here we go. Hey, Scott and Pimpin' Wayne.
Thank you.
What's up, amigos? This is a late night email after many cocktails, so disregard the slurred words. I would like to answer your tough Haddam bar for the past episode. It must be Ballywick Gastropub at the Orleans. Looks like a fun joint, but never been there. Maybe when I win, I will take a drink on you, Scott. I'll meet you there, as I will be in Vegas again, September 3rd. Love, Shannon from Neon Vacation.
Okay, thanks, Shannon.
That was fun.
Shannon,
read
pain
for
in my
you.
ass. Got another one for you.
Okay.
And that was Shannon, one there. And then we've got, I got one more read. Okay, this is from Jim Gallagher. Jimmy 2Gs, 1 for the correct answer, 1 for being in the live chat. Jimmy writes.
And Jimmy says, hi, Scott plus Wayne.
Hey.
I like the show on the, quote, facts of legalized marijuana in Vegas. And he doesn't end his quote. Oh, he does down here, but he starts another quote. I'm confused with the quotes, Jimmy 2Gs. But I was wondering if I could do a show or had any inside info about the facts of the marriage industry in Vegas. A friend of mine is thinking about getting married in Vegas, so I thought I would get your input. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jimmy Gallagher, a.k.a. Jimmy 2Gs. Jimmy, your quote thing is all fricked up.
Yeah,
But
well, Jimmy's a drinker. So here's the thing about Jimmy.
Yep.
Here's the thing, that I actually have somebody who allegedly is very tight with the whole wedding thing. Allegedly.
Oh my God! Really?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've heard a lot of talk about it.
what is
That
that all
hurts.
about? What does that mean?
I know somebody who knows some people who are wedding people. Maybe we can talk about weddings. Maybe. We'll see. After I close my first wedding live stream, then I'll bring him on.
Oh,
But not a minute before that.
Coming.
All right,
The
next
hits.
up, we've got Justin, Harrell, who goes by AK Fire. AK Fire is in the live chat. One for the correct answer, and one AK Fire for being in the live chat. Well done. We won't be doing those. And finally, we got Bill in Seattle. Bill in Seattle. Hey, Bill, 98036, is that you, Bill in Seattle? Who just recently won a visor.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let's stir it up. Ooh,
We need the Bob Marley right now. Play the bongos. Stir
Yeah.
it up.
You stir it up and I'll give you a bongo roll. Ready?
All right, here we go.
Spirit fingers.
And our winner is going to be, it's someone finally where the extra entry paid off.
Ah, very good.
It's an extra entry person, and that person is, what's the Sammie's bar? Let's let her reveal it.
Oh,
Oh, very nice, Wayne. Thank you so much. Oh, my favorite quote man, Jimmy Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
You
Way to
are
go,
the winner,
Jimmy.
sir.
all right,
Congratulations.
Jimmy. Well done, my brother. All right, I will send you an email. I'm a little behind on those. I'll send you an email that asks you whether you like to have a hat or a visor. Hat. What are you doing? A visor or a drink on me or one of my amazing CDs. Okay, let's look at this week's Have a Drink on Me. Oh, very good. Well done.
Okay.
Here's our hints. Hint number 1. It could have been named after an Italian fishing village and holiday resort. This easily could have been named after an Italian fishing village and holiday resort. Hint number 2. You should probably dress up a bit for this place, what with all the white linen tablecloths in the restaurant. Hint number 2, should probably dress up a little bit, what with all the white linen tablecloths in this restaurant. And hint number 3, if you're not into wine, which is kind of the focus of this place, there's a big bar into rum in this casino as well. If you're not into the wine here, there's a big bar in the same casino that's really into rum bar. If you know the name of that place, you're going to send it to Have a Drink at VegasVideoNetwork.com. Again, VegasVideoNetwork.com. Big thanks to Sammie for letting us hang out here at the Sammie Suds Shack.
I'm glad to have you guys.
Fantastic. If it does, and yet I feel like I've been here all my life. Look at this. We've had a couple. Can you see all this
People
nightmare here? Luckily, it's Ultra, Michelob Ultra, which is the
Yes.
equivalent of drinking water from the tap in Las
That's
Vegas.
pretty much
It's not
true.
too bad.
That's right.
So
2.6
now
grams.
I want you to play the bongos while I say how we get out of here because I haven't got the music. Ready?
Yep.
Set, go. Hey, if you want to reach out to us, there's a number of ways to do it. You can send us an email at onairq@livinginlv.com. Again, onairq@livinginlv.com. You'll see that right down there, as a matter of fact, because that's magical. What? You want other ways to reach out to us? Of course you do. We're on the voicemail. You can go to our website, your little tab on the side, you click on that, little thing pops up, you're going to click on it. Because you have a microphone attached to your computer, guess what? You'll be able to leave a voicemail without any charges to you. AT&T can go to hell in this world. Okay, we're cool. iTunes. Hey, we're all over the iTunes, and if you like us on the iTunes, give us a 5-star review. That would be fantastic, both audio and video, and we're also on the YouTube. We're a YouTube partner, for that matter. If you like us, give us one of these guys here, a thumbs up, and share us with your friends and family. We're on Roku, over 73,000 accounts installed, Stitcher, TuneIn, Chromecast, Apple, Google, and Fire TV, Google Play, and of course, we're here on the Vegas Video Network. That's it. I'm Scott. That there is Wayne. Over there, technical directors, we've got Nick, the dating monster. And again, thanks to Sammie for playing along. You want me to launch this in, or do you want to do it?
No, I'm.
No, we're all done. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.
Audio is all
Turn that down, and then every time he's
All of our mics are dead.
Yeah.